So today the definition of x and the way to it. So first counting out the errors, that's the way to it, by 0 divided times infinity, infinity times 0, and infinity times minus infinity, which are these formulas here, logically equated later to this, hence of the idea that is presented here, which is infinity times infinity defined by a divided by a times 0, and minus infinity defined as a minus a divided by a times 0. If these formulas make sense to you, and the calculators say they do, then we logically can assume that a times infinity is at the definition of a being a2 is 0 or any number, and this adds up to 0 divided by infinity. But it didn't work. It gave an error. So I tried a times the definition of infinity, not minus infinity. Infinity. So that is also 0 times, or any number times infinity, which also logically gave the same error. So then we have infinity times minus infinity, which of course was a little bit more difficult to do, and here we come to the interesting part. So this is equated to the same that would be this: a over a minus a times b divided by b times 0 minus a times a minus a times b times 0, which should be something like minus infinity and infinity added and multiplied with each other. So this then with an x inserted, a new number, and all equated to a, not to b anymore, lead up to this formula, which led up to this here, which logically would be if we try to calculate out for x. And if we that reduce by our two factors of infinity and minus infinity, we get to this, which is minus x, defined as something that logically can be equated again to this, if we just use the same premises for infinity and minus infinity. Now, this plus infinity and minus infinity